Randy and I are going to go around Fremont and give a little tour to you.
By the stats only, you would figure that they were maybe at the best
in case it's different one day. And it's really hot out, so we're probably going to stay in the car most of the time. But we'll just give a little rundown of it. This is our house, 1327 North William. And our block. I'm going to give the camera to Randy now.
Comes in the bag to get Macklemore.
Bang the bang. Bang the bang. It is now. Keep it on. That's the thing. Here's our street. North William, as Scott already said. Deeter, deeter. Listening to the Royals. Here's a little circle place.
So Bloom is 0 for 3. And up comes Edgar Martinez. Brian, I'll tell you another thing. I was thinking about this last night.
Where are we going to go first?
In almost
do you have it on still? Yeah.
Series.
We're going to like start at one corner of town.
They have been more intense.
Okay, we're turning left on Phelps.
And you say intense in baseball, they really don't go together. Well, I'm talking about a controlled intensity. They have been more intense almost every single series as their opponent. I can think of maybe 3, 4, 5 series.
Looking at houses, or are you just looking at straight ahead? Oh, look, show them how many trees there are, because there may not be that many in the future. Here's Mike's house, Mike Coolin's. He doesn't live there anymore. His parents' house. He lives in Mankato, Minnesota. That was Scott's best man.
Well, and I think a lot of that goes back to the coaching staff and having these guys prepared to play, knowing their role, what to expect.
Garden City.
The plate, Brunelli backs up. Aroa comes in, tried to barehand it, and missed it.
There's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints right here.
Coming in. And Hernandez was going out. And Aroa missed it. There was nobody on the infield dirt on the left side.
Slow to here to watch. There's Calvary United Methodist and a big open field in front of it. These houses on the right side of the road. When I was young, there was nothing past Garden City, basically, out here. These are all, I remember these all were just open a lot. Even as late as about 6 years ago, this all was open lot. Now it's Heritage Square, but it's all open cornfields across the street from Clemens, and now it's all houses.
Pitching change for Seattle. We're in the 6th.
Listen up, Royals fans. Rob McCarter here. You're on the Hendrick Tractor School. Hope you're enjoying today's video. You know that Hendrick is the first largest tractor manufacturer in the world, similar of the Willys Jeep, and maker of the International P275. That's right. The Hendrick has heavier weight.
Here's Clemens Field right here.
Higher lifting capacity, which allows you to get work done faster.
Clemens Park.
Hendrick is the talk of the town. Why?
Randy and I both have many memories from there.
They are a lot less and have one of the best warranties on the market.
There's still some open space. So 5 years ago, this became pavement ahead of us up here. This used to be just a gravel road here past Luther. I'd ride my bike out there. Here's Trinity Lutheran Church. And to our left, nothing, basically. A bunch of trees and a big open lot and one house out there. Someone rich lives there. And then
help you see the big picture. No matter what happens.
To the right, we've got Brentwood area. All these nice houses, big houses, all new. Very new within the last 6 years. And this is about as far east as the houses go, right here on the right. And it is Maplewood Drive. It seems to be the last road here. And now we've got all corn. Is it zoomed out as much as possible? Yeah. Or right and left, it's all just corn fields or whatever. And then up here, this is a fairly new church as well. St. Pat's, right? Catholic. And this was like only built, what, 3 or 4 years ago, I think.
Was it bad?
Even maybe, probably not even that, like 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2, I think.
Seattle 1 in, 1 left.
Here's some road work right here.
They're going to make a road here also, I believe. I believe they're building this road, paving it, because the middle school is going to be down there. Farther, they're opening up the middle school out here, and they want more ways to get there for kids and drivers. So you're around here. There's one house out here that used to be way out in the country, but Fremont's catching up to it. Now they have a big church across the street from them. There used to be nothing.
Make a weekend of it. Save additional night for $69 more and enjoy hotel blocks discount tickets to the IMAX Theater, KC2, and Wilshire Oceans of Fun. Get away to Kansas City's only preferred hotel where guests receive complimentary valet parking, a 20% fee discount, and kids stay free.
Now we've got a long drive here. There's nothing here now, but I would venture to say that possibly there is, at the time that you are watching it, there's a little more than just corn. My contact's falling out. There we go. It's really hot.
You want me to close the window?
Oh yeah.
It's easier to see though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think. Here's Applebee's. This was just built.
Applebee's opened like in, what, January or something of this year?
Yeah, something like that.
Months ago. And it's the only restaurant, it's the only thing around here. Walmart right over here to our left, but that was the end of town. As you can see, there's nothing straight to our left for a long ways. But they built an Applebee's out here at the edge of town. And now we're heading east on Highway 30, as if we're going to Arlington. Instead, I'm going to turn here on 275 east toward Omaha. We got that stoplight out there, but that's about it. Oh man, Randy, I think I need you to close that window for a while. You can open it when you need to really see something, but it's really hot. We can see Omaha is 38 miles away. Valley 12. Omaha is not 38 miles to the edge of Omaha, that's for sure. Omaha's about out to Elkhart now.
Change up in for a strike.
Avenue.
And this is the 26th
One of the main avenues in
played
Fremont.
against Seattle.
And it says welcome to Fremont.
Beltran doesn't have a very big lead at first. Moyer checks him out and throws over there. Carlos
And there's a lake
standing.
right there.
After the 2000 season, Ibanez was arbitration
But
eligible.
other than that, there's not much around here except
what
they
they
are
did was
about done finishing this middle school because it opens up next month.
Offer him an
This will be the first
contract
fall
which made him a free agent.
the middle schoolers will go here.
One pitch.
Seems like they kind of
foul,
have some work to do
and the
still.
count is
But
0-2.
And it's kind of out here in nowhere land.
The
yeah,
Mariners
there's really
were going
nothing
to
else here except for this church on our right,
Offer Ibanez arbitration.
which that is
By
new as
contract,
well.
They would have also had to offer him arbitration, which means essentially the Mariners didn't feel that
And
Ibanez
there's
was worthy of the paycheck.
really nothing else for a while here.
A little unfair. They weren't prepared to pay Ibanez what an arbiter probably would have awarded him. So
This
that's how
Bill's
the
house,
Royals
that
picked him
house
up.
over there has been there for a long time, I think.
Joining the Royals in spring
That
training
was
in
about the only thing
2001.
out here.
The 0-2 pitch. He got jammed, but he fouls it back.
There's the power plant.
Let's pause for station identification.
In fact, these houses to our right now are about 5 years old, I would say.
On Magic 590, KOMJ,
This area
Council Bluffs.
building or housing out here is really new as well. Really nice houses.
So 0-2 to Ibanez and Moyer's pitch. And a fly ball up the left field line. Randy Wynn crosses the line at the fence and it drops on the other side in foul ground. So still 0-2 on Ibanez.
Okay. Now we're at Luther and Military.
The reason most often hear about why Seattle kind of gave up on Raul is that they figured because of his size that he would develop into a
It's kind of a lot there.
power-hitting corner outfielder. Mariners used him mostly in left field and right, as I said earlier, every now and then at first base. But
Garden
they tried
City.
to convince him to pull the ball. Raul was a good hitter in the minor leagues and hitting the ball to all
Seeing
fields.
things okay?
Yeah.
Fastball inside, almost hit him. One ball.
Some things are kind of dark in the camera, but hopefully it'll show up better.
They really wanted Raul to
We
try
watched
and
this
pull the
tape.
ball to right field, and that just really messed up his swing. Plus, he wasn't playing on a regular basis, and Raul didn't have the major league experience at the time to stay consistent when
There's
having
this
the
William Street right there.
Alright. Okay, to our left, we're going to be going to
Beltran from
more
the
business
second.
district.
He is safe.
Beltran just stole a base. But here's Mr. Movies on our left and Dollar General, and then here
And a runner at second with
is
nobody out.
Parkview Center.
Royals leading 2-0 in the sixth.
With our gas station here,
when
Expressway.
Ibanez arrived in Kansas City, he was working with then batting coach Lamar
And
Johnson.
then we've got
Lamar was very
Skate
big on
City,
hitting the ball to the center of the field,
roller
working
skating
the ball
rink,
to
the only roller skating rink in town.
And that helped Ibanez
Right
get
there.
on track. There's a drive into right
Uh-oh.
field. That's to the gap. Cameron order to cut it off. But Beltran will score from second, and Ibanez will trade places in with an RBI double.
3-0.
I think.
By the way, this 2003 will hopefully be the year that we remember good things about the Royals. They're 6.5 games in first on July 20th.
3 pitches.
They're 53 and 42.
And on a 1-2 pitch, got a hanging breaking ball. And rips
There's
it
Miller
27
Pharmacy.
56 RBI, and the Royals.
That has always been there.
Now Ibanez
Since
at
I've-
second with nobody out for Ken Harvey.
You can remember High Five Sports Cards. Hero Sandwich Shop's been there as long as I can remember. We've got American Tan Stand, Arms and Ammo Sporting Goods.
American Tan Stand. How long has that been there?
Situation leaving Seattle because
Really?
they wanted
Yeah.
to pull the ball.
And then the liquor. That's been there as long as I remember. Dave's driving the liquor store.
Harvey takes high and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. And of course, who is the batting coach in Seattle today? None other than Lamar Johnson, who was the
Okay,
Royals batting
get our
coach
field here.
and helped out Ibanez.
We got the scoreboard first of all, and then To our right is Memorial Field. This is the home of the Fremont Tigers, Fremont Bergen, and Midland football teams, all three of them.
Into the corner. Ibanez will score, and Harvey is into second base with a double.
Yeah.
4-0 Royals.
We'll have to get good pictures of the rules.
Okay. Just this past year, they tore up this used to be Memorial Pool,
A walk and 2 doubles.
but they decided not to spend the money on repairs, and now
with nobody
nothing. They tore it all up, and I don't even know what they're going to do with it. Do you, Randy?
I think they're going to make it an ice skating rink.
Brian Price.
Oh, okay. So they're going to make it an ice skating rink.
0 for 24.
You guys might know that if you're watching, because it may be still that.
And they're hoping to build
44th RBI. Now the Royals working on a big
a
inning.
Water park.
Yeah, water park.
A lot of people don't think it'll pass because it's really expensive.
Now the home plate umpire Rob Drake out to break things
That
up.
would be kind of cool.
It appears as though the Mariners dugout feels.
All right, here is where
to the end of the line.
these buildings where we go for our eye
Left-hand hitter stepping in.
doctor, Dr.
Base
Fornoff. To our right is Memorial Park.
I think Brian Price went out there just to buy time for the bullpen, and depending on what happens here with Tucker, this could be Moyer's last batter. So Harvey at second.
We've got
nobody
Good
out.
Shepherd
Tucker
Lutheran Church to our left.
He's been hit by a pitch. And now he bunts to the first base side. Tucker up the line. Moyer field scoops to first, and they got it. Tucker doesn't agree.
There's Dugan Chambers, mortuary thing, and then on our right is the YMCA.
Harvey to third base.
One of the biggest YMCA's in the nation, supposedly.
Run up the first base line. Moyer chasing it, scooped it with his glove. It never became airborne. The ball just rolled on the grass.
No one's here, but I think it's closed on Sundays. What? I think they just started closing it on Sundays. You serious?
Yep.
When they start that?
Just a couple months ago.
A couple months ago? Because Bryce went like
by the first base umpire Joe West.
a
Meanwhile,
couple weeks ago on Sunday.
comes
But it closed
Bob
at 6.
Melvin to get Jamie Moyer. Another pitching change. This time for Seattle. The bottom of the 6th inning. Royals leading 4-0.
Or nothing.
Time for a change? Why not try Fazoli's for fresh, fast, home-style Italian? Fazoli serves great pastas and pizzas, oven-baked sandwiches, and fresh salads, all in one friendly, affordable place.
There's Memorial Softball Field over there.
Unlimited fresh-baked breadsticks. So stop in after the game or drive through on the way home for fresh, fast.
There's the apartments, Essex Square.
Join us for a special.
And I think we'll get out of here.
Saturday, August 2nd.
Wait till your car rolls off a cliff and just don't stand leaning against the bumper so Kate can take my direction. And the car starts to roll. Yeah, I forgot to set the parking. So it rolls off the cliff.
Here is the
Because no one is more
Nebraska National Guard
normal than your
building.
Describing how you got into an accident can be a lot harder than describing how you got out of it. So I already got my car back.
Whoa, who's your insurance company?
Farmers Auto Insurance. Get you back where you belong.
Check in the yellow pages for your nearest Farmers Insurance agent. Getting you back where you belong.
There's First Lutheran Church, where Andrea and I got married.
Right-hander Rafael
Christensen's go there.
On to pitch for Seattle. The Royals have added 2 more runs in the 6th.
Hey, there's Andy Trent, one of my friends, washing his car.
So we're on Lincoln Street, and we're northbound. Oh wait. Take a ride on Frederickson Street here. Go by the Fremont Community of Christ.
It's kind of a small little church there. Alright.
Oh. And up here is where Randy and I and Kevin went to elementary school. Lincoln Elementary. And it's done.
Hey, look at the sign though.
Lincoln Pride, Lincoln Lion Pride lives on forever. Lincoln Elementary. Hear us roar 1958 to 2002. So it is really nothing right now. This kind of a building. They still have playground stuff here.
And they
It
just
was not used this year.
They just built these when I was in about 4th or 5th grade, and then soon after I was out of elementary school, it closed down, so they
Weren't really too important.
Yes.
5-0 Royals. Baroa sac fly, scoring Harvey.
Gets his 41st RBI in the sack fly. If Ken Harvey is ever at third base again in his life, and John Mitchell, or whoever the third base coach happens to be, comes over, and it's always a verbal cue, and would say, the squeeze is on, Harvey would just shake his head and say, the heck with it. Yeah, right. That's what Harvey would say.
Here's some ditch type things. I don't know
snapped an 0-for-11 with a double, and then he scored in the 5th
exactly
inning.
they're called, I guess.
A ditch?
Oh, so I was right.
The 1-0 pitch, fastball,
Good.
cut on and missed. And
When it rains, water goes through there.
Line, 5
Stuff.
to third innings, 5 hits, 5 runs.
Usually, yeah, there's water in there, but
2
it's
strikeouts.
all dried up right now because
Royals doing all that against the pitcher.
been very dry this summer.
And an ERA of 3.05,
Hot.
4th best in the league. Foul ball by DeFelice.
Here's
Off to the right field side.
Claremar Field.
And Soriano jumps ahead 1 and 2.
Claremar School's off there in the distance. That's still up and running.
Looks like they're working on the roof or something. I don't know exactly what's going on.
That last pitch was at 95.
Here is the Fremont High practice field.
Got him swinging at 97.
Football field.
Got a lot of
Trees are away now, but
Pushes out the Royals in the 6th, but the Royals get 3
and here is Fremont High School. Randy currently goes there. And I was a 1999 graduate.
Seattle nothing. Sonic, America's Drive-In, is proud to announce that the Sonic Slam inning is back.
Recently have added on to the high school. It's bigger now than it was when I was there. But when I was there, it was just sophomores through seniors, and now it's all 4.
Here's Fremont Alliance Church.
Donate your used car, RV, or boat to the Salvation Army today and help take someone off the street and put them on the road to recovery. Proceeds from your donation will go directly to the Adult Rehabilitation Center. By giving, you'll help to win the battle against drug and alcohol addiction in the metro
Willard
area.
is last year.
Donation is tax deductible and towing is free. Call the Salvation Army today at 342-4135. That's 342-4135. Don't just make a donation, make a difference.
Hello? Hello? Yes? Hello? Yes, yes. I'm calling about the vacancy.
Yeah, it's a small room.
No. I don't want a room. I want a colon.
Huh?
What do you got, 52 years? I said I'm looking for a colon.
Come again.
I'm a colon. And I want to move into a colon.
Here on the left is where we used to live until I was 5, 15, 13, East 20th.
Colon cancer, and you can have one and not even know it. But remove the polyp early and stop colon cancer before it even starts. Just ask your doctor for a test. It's that simple. Get the test, get the polyp, get the cure.
I don't have time for this.
Come on, everybody wins here. I get a colon and you get a pal. Work with me.
Don't need no friends. Goodbye.
I need housing.
For more information, call 1-800-ACS-2345 or go to cancer.org. Brought to you by the American Cancer Society and the Ad Council.
KOMJ, Omaha, Council Bluffs. For being our Sonic Slam player, Laura Becker from Odessa, Missouri, will receive 2 tickets to a future Royals game and a free dinner for 2 at Sonic.
Here, coming up to the highway, 23rd Street, Highway 30.
Sonic Drive-In, and register for the Sonic Slam inning. Your chance to win
We're
$25
currently
grand.
on
Nothing Royals
Herrick,
as we go to the
or
7th.
Hancock, sorry.
And Nate Field throws strike 1 to Randy Wynn. Nate got the last out of the 6th for Rinaldi Fernandez.
And there's Holiday Inn Express. That's
coming up behind him.
pretty new.
Holiday Inn Express is new.
Right. Wynn has a bunt single and
We've
a
got
walk.
Whiskey Creek on our left. We're at the light of Lincoln, 23rd. So Whiskey Creek's on the left, and Ace Hardware.
And the 1-1
On the right, we got Comfort Inn.
is inside, and the count is 2-1.
Left, we have Don and Millie's. That used to always be the Valentinos, but the Valentinos closed last
And then
year, and
Millie
Don and Millie's open. And then Big Lots on the left, Pizza Hut is on the right.
The outside corner, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just passed it, Randy
Nate
missed it.
Field
There's
has done an
Boomers
excellent job this year.
and Godfathers.
Pitched in just 7
Pizza.
games, but his ERA is under 1, 0.90.
Also on the right, we have
10
Golden
innings,
Corral
5
coming up.
hits, 1 run,
Burger King.
9 strikeouts.
There's the Keno Club.
The mound field, Fields, and underhands to Harvey for the out. So Nate gets Randy Wynn, and up comes John Mabry, who has walked
Peyton
and flied to
Plaza.
right.
See? Rod Cush's Furniture. There's Goodwill. Earl May.
The left-hand hitter Mabry takes a fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Okay, now we're coming up
Mabry in right field today is Ichiro
to
Suzuki,
Luther Road.
getting the afternoon off, and then Mike Cameron taking over his spot
I'm gonna turn in
batting
here.
order as the leadoff man.
I think we got the big Sid Dillon Chevrolet
1 pitch.
place
Down
right
and away,
here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Very big, lots of cars
You
there.
can't repeat it on the air, but apparently Ichiro Suzuki had some comments in an interview with Bob Costas regarding Kansas City in August. Fastball swung on a miss, and the count is 1-2.
What's Ichiro saying? Can't speak English, so.
So I'm sure Suzuki,
Okay.
if he's going to take a day off, doesn't mind that it happens to be this afternoon. Fastball is high, and the count is 2-2 on Mabry. I think Bob Costas asked him in an interview what his favorite American saying was as Suzuki continues to learn the language. The 2-2. A little bit outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Suzuki making a comment regarding how hot it is here in August, which of course there isn't much difference between today's weather and a day in August at 96. Fouled back to the screen, and the count is 3-2 on Mabry. Royals leading 5-0. We're in the top of the 7th inning. 1 out, bases empty. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Mabry with Willie Bloomquist on deck. And Nate Field to the plate, and he misses high and away, and that's a
Right,
one
so we're
out.
at High V, and Kevin actually worked until 3 today, and right now it's 3:02, so.
So 1 on,
See,
1
is he
out.
here? Do you see his
And
car
up comes
anywhere?
Bloomquist. He is 0 for 2 with a pop out to short and a strikeout swinging.
I do not see his car.
I wasn't really looking, but
Nate Field in
Well, if
the
he was here, I was
unique
gonna.
position to pick up the sign from the
See
catcher.
him, maybe.
Now
Show
Deal's
him.
way upstairs, and the count
But it
is
appears
1-0.
that
I think
he
Mike DeFelice
is
feels
off.
that he's overthrowing a little bit, so he jogs out to visit with Field, and at the same
Here's
time,
Blockbuster video.
out comes pitching coach John
What are
Cumberland.
you doing?
we're gonna tell him it's already been that
Nate
way.
has a very interesting
And
setup as he looks into
Down
the
there is Applebee's and Walmart.
Most
We've
pitchers
already
with
been
their
over to that part.
If they're righty, left foot for a left-hander, and squared up to home plate. The equivalent of a hitter.
Walgreens there.
If the pitcher was at home plate throwing
Fremont
to the
Center,
mound,
Metropolitan
looking
Community
at the
College,
pitcher, it would look
Hallmark.
like the pitcher's in a
Rentway.
hitting position. With
We've
the
got
glove
cost
shoulder
cutters.
pointing
Sir.
towards home plate. But when Nate Field
We get our
puts the
haircut
sign,
usually.
he completely
Seconds
opens
closed.
himself up. Both
Shoot, I was gonna get a haircut
pointed
this
towards
weekend.
the plate, then comes into the stretch
AAA
position.
White
Now
Tail
he throws a
Finance.
slider for a strike,
And we
it's
got
1-1 on
Menards
Bloomquist.
here.
So he's got his right foot on the rubber, but his left foot is pointed almost towards the first base dugout. Then he closes up, and the 1-1 pitch. And a slider gets the inside corner. The count is 1-2.
This is where Walmart
Field
used to
was
be.
missing with his fastball. And
Where
Cumberland
they made the big
going on,
super.
probably saying, hey, mix in a slider. Let's try some finesse pitches. And now the 1-2. Bloomquist swings and misses. Got him with the slider. And 2 away. The runner at first, 2 down
So
for
now
Dan
we're
Wilson. He is 0 for 2.
back on
Royals
Luther,
leading
going
5-0.
towards
We're in the 7th inning.
23rd. Again, we got
You see that
corn
happen
there
from
to
time
the left
time when
across.
a pitcher doesn't have good control with his fastball. Again, that's a power pitch. The
Luther kind of signifies the east end of town for the most part.
So as crazy as it sounds, sometimes it's a breaking ball that will get a pitcher back on track. And he stays with the slider and throws a strike to Wilson. Also, a pitcher who throws a good breaking ball for a strike is not overthrowing, so Field having success with the slider. Now pitches to Wilson, and it's downstairs, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Field can get his fastball anywhere from 92 to 93 and throws a hard slider at 83, and the Royals have been really working with him lately on developing a third pitch, his changeup. Here's the 1-1. Fastball drilled deep into the left field corner, hooking and gone. Dan Wilson. It's a 2-run home run, and the score is 5-2 KC.
Dang it.
So he threw a fastball and not in a very good spot. That was up and in.
Dan Wilson just hit a home run for the Mariners. Get in here.
And now the Royals lead by 3. So that clears the bases with 2 outs and brings up Mike Cameron.
You've been to Don Millie's bed.
No, I haven't.
And a fastball is down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Cameron has 2
There's
hits.
Lock
Couple of
the
singles.
Bun,
He
yeah.
struck out. The 91st strikeout
Mexican
this year for
restaurant.
Cameron.
No one ever there, hardly.
And the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball
I don't
gets
know
the
if that'll
outside
still be
corner. 1
open
ball,
as
1
you guys are
strike.
watching this. 30 bowls on the left.
So both teams with 5 hits.
All right, we've got the Super 8 Motel. And the
Cameron
Holiday
steps out for a
Lodge
moment as
next to that.
Field just stands on the rubber waiting for him to
Got
get
a
set.
runs on the left.
And the 1-1 pitch. And a slider is
And
just down and
Village
away.
Inn's on the right.
2 balls and 1 strike. Sean Lowe now throwing in the Royals bullpen
And on
out
the
in
corner
right field.
there is Staples.
And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is fouled straight back to the screen. And the count is 2-2.
And now we're going to go by the big Fremont Mall.
The Royals are having some
Where
problems
we've got
with their
J.C.
bullpen.
Penney's.
Oh, Tony Pena just
Maurice's.
came to the top step of the dugout, motioned down to the
Schweizer's.
bullpen. See if Sean Lowe is
Imperial
ready.
Palace.
Strike 3 call.
Nebraska Sports and
Slider
Dorton.
gets Cameron. He strikes out for the 2nd time.
And Save Mart is
And that's it
next
for
to that.
Seattle in the 7th inning. But they get
Although
back into
there
it.
is no Save Mart
With 2
anymore. It went
runs
out of
on
business
1
in
hit.
October.
With nobody left. It's stretch time at Thompson Stadium.
2001.
Royals leading 5-2.
And that was when I stopped working there. When I went out of business. So I worked there from October 98 to October of 01.
It's a board-authorized clearance.
And then there's our Cinema 3 theaters. We've got 4 theaters and a 4 theater place in the mall. So there's 2 theaters.
Plus, when you finance the
Now,
Ford credit,
and Elko is next to that. Here's the China Moon Buffet.
Residency restrictions apply. Offer ends
And then our
7/31/03. Only at your Midwest Ford dealer.
On the left, we've got McDonald's.
2 things go through a leadoff batter's mind. The first, can I get a hit to get things going? The second, how will this pitcher pitch me? When you're going for a
There's
mortgage
the
loan,
Fremont
you shouldn't have to
Masonic
worry.
Center.
What kind of additional charges will they pitch my way at closing that they didn't mention up front? Try doing it the
The Grand
easy way. With
Executive
Leader
Building.
Mortgage. At Leader Mortgage, your beginning closing costs will be the same at the end. No curves and definitely no change-up. When you call Leader Mortgage, ask about the closing cost guarantee. 913-747-4000 for the closing cost guarantee.
Call Leader Mortgage, 747-4000. Need to get away? Let Hotel Phillips pamper you. Stay minutes from the K and enjoy one night's accommodations at Kansas City's
probably
premier
should've.
boutique hotel, plus 2 tickets to any Royals home weekend game for just $99. Make a weekend of it. Stay an additional
And
night for
so we've got
$69 more and enjoy Hotel
Conowin
Phillips
on the
discount
right.
tickets to the IMAX Theater, Casey Zoo, and
Left,
Walter Ocean.
outside
Get away to
Muffler's
Kansas City's
Break.
only preferred hotel where
Up
guests
here is
receive
Frankie and
complimentary
Oli's.
valet parking, a 20% food discount, and kids stay free. Book today and ask for the Royals
Casey's.
reservation line at 816-221-7000.
More naps.
Hotel Phillips, Kansas City's first-class hotel. You don't need a fortune to begin investing with Edward
nice
Jones.
street,
Securing your
light.
future should not compromise your current financial situation.
All right, we got
Edward Jones
Plaza Lane.
offers ways
That's
to start
always
investing
nice.
for as little as
I can remember.
$25 per month. To learn more, contact your local Edward
Bowling
Jones
alley.
investment representative or visit edwardjones.com.
Here's some people.
Bottom of the seventh inning, Royals leading 5-2
Here's
and 5-0 until Dan
Cemetery.
Wilson homered in the top of the seventh inning off of Nate Field. And now the Royals will send up
People are dying to get in there.
Aaron Guile and Desi Rutherford against right-hander Rafael Soriano. In the same role.
So now we're stopped at a light here on the corner of 23rd and Summers Avenue.
And they use the color red for stopping. We'll see if they do when you guys watch this.
Oh, very Golden Harvest hybrids. There's Dad's warehouse. From long, long ago.
That's it right there.
Yep. Cool. There's the railroad tracks.
Dodge County Head Start.
And now we're about as far west as Fremont goes. The airport here on the left is kind of the end of town. As far west as it goes on Highway 30. I'm going to turn right because in here is what's called Washington Heights, an area of town on the west end. Kind of a little town, little residential area within Fremont.
Should use your camera
Why?
so I could like look.
Oh no. How many tapes?
We're on
Issued a warning.
Colorado Avenue right now. We're gonna turn on Iowa Street.
Breaking ball. Good swing.
There's Missouri Avenue.
And Moyer, the Mariners,
Hopefully those are still gonna be different states.
Moyer is going to intentionally hit somebody. He's going to throw
Would you watch this?
on a hot, muggy day
No.
where
You
there's a
know?
little perspiration
Yeah.
normal on the fingertips. Moyer lost a couple of pitches, lost the grip, hit a couple of balls.
Huskers are coming off their worst football season.
Kansas.
Don't play umpire.
Their worst football season in
That warning.
quite a while.
Yeah, they're 7-7 in 2002. There's Nebraska Avenue.
With a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, you got deep Belize to end the sixth.
And up here is Idaho Avenue.
And here's Aaron Guile. He has grounded out twice and has a sac fly. His fourth RBI of the series.
And then naturally next would be Seton. Oops.
There's a motorcycle.
And Soriano pitch. Fastball hits the outside corner at 96.
So basically this is kind of the end. We've got Full Life Assembly of God there on the left side. If I turn here on Ohio, it'll take me to the end of Washington Heights.
Now back by Guile and the count.
Corn on the right.
Mariners kind of figured that he wasn't going anywhere. As
House is on the left here.
As a hitter, he had a pretty good arm, so they turned him into a pitcher.
And here's Ridge Road.
Right away,
Drive.
you could tell that he had very good feel for pitching. He wasn't just up there reaching.
That's a gravel road.
As hard as he could, he had a pretty good feel for what he was doing.
Swings
Swings to a high fastball at 97. And that's strikeout number 3 for Soriano.
The candlestick.
Here's Desi Rutherford. 1-for-2 with an RBI single and a stolen
Desi.
base. Pretty good
Desi.
contrast, isn't it? Jamie Moyer to this guy. Oh my gosh.
Moyer pitching this game.
He's throwing it up.
He was.
15 miles an hour.
Royals did good off of
Harder
that.
than Moyer was. Almost double it. Not really, but man. Probably feels like it though. I'm sure it looks like it. So nobody on, 2 out, 5-2 Royals in the 7th, and now Desi takes
This is
a
Highway 30.
This is a slider. No balls in 1 strike.
Leaving town.
The Mariners
the talk in spring training. Soriano has only made 13 appearances.
And nothing out here.
He has the fastball. He's shown that today. But at this
So to the
level,
right.
you have to have more than
Buildings
just
off
one
in the
pitch
distance.
to
Left to the left.
There's a chop to the right side. Olerud fields it first and goes to the bag and gets Rellifer. Someday,
No, no.
runners dream that
It's
Soriano
bluffed.
has a consistent
Please
slider
don't.
and changeup.
Oh, jeez.
He gets the Royals in order in the 7th, and we go to the 8th.
This makes the ride more interesting.
Oh, man. And so you're on Business Highway 30. Here's the actual Highway 30. I go left, it'll be going west. I will go east.
Now serving the strawberry cheesecake shake. Drive in and cool down tonight with all Sonic's ice cream treats.
Not funny.
Nobody puts up fences like Quality Fence. They put up fences specialized for your space and budget, and use a
Okay,
high
gotta go fairly fast here.
and guarantee their work. Enhance and protect your home for resources.
Here is open area places. There's trees.
There's Ridge Road.
You enjoy yourself, and what we want you to do is tell your friends. Get them listening to Magic 590 in the morning time. We'd appreciate it.
KOMJ, Omaha.
Keep those cards and letters in my land to drive on press our boss. KOMJ, Omaha, Council Plus.
From the Super Doubler 7-star team, a tornado watch is in effect for eastern Nebraska and western Iowa, including Omaha and Council Bluffs, until 9 p.m. tonight. Your forecast calls for evening thunderstorms developing, some strong, turning cooler. Tonight's low 65. On Monday, partly cloudy, cooler and less humid. A high tomorrow 82. Tomorrow night's low 60. Tuesday, mostly sunny and nice. A high Tuesday 79. You're listening to Magic 590.
I guess we're in a tornado watch right now.
No doubt. So now the fans dealing with the heat, humidity, and the sun rays. 96
That'll be
degrees at
good.
first pitch.
I'm thinking of being a meteorologist maybe. I don't know if I will be when I
880. Good day for the Royals.
watch this tape next, but
Sean Lowe
we'll have to see.
for the Royals. And Julius Matos has taken over third base.
Alright,
for
so
Desi Rellifer.
gonna come
So we
back
go to
into
the eighth
town
inning.
now on
Once
Highway
again, here's Dennis
77.
Ryan. Sean gets the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Seattle batting order. So McLemore, Boone, and Martinez. This is appearance number 25 for
Windy.
Sean Lowe. He's 1-0, ERA 4.58. First pitch from Sean is down to low. 1 ball, no strikes on Mark McLemore. He is twice flied out to the outfield.
That sign just
He's
said
also grounded out
Fremont is
to
3
Ken Harvey, who
miles
made a very good play in the 6th inning.
away when you turn right, but
Ball is up, and the count 2 balls and no strikes.
basically in it
as you
here.
can see,
And the
yeah.
A's will be here tomorrow night. Kyle Snyder will pitch for the Royals.
Kind of the north end
Go
of
against
Fremont
Rich
here.
Martin. Makes it
As we
big
have
game.
Sat Brothers on the left. Gas stop.
There's a strike
Wendy's
2
in
and 1.
it.
And then on Tuesday, Jose
And the
Lima,
hotel sleep-in.
scheduled starter, probably will not start, we'll see. And Tim
See, the
Hudson will
sign
make the
still
start for
says
the A's.
Fremont 3 here on
Pitch
the
is
right.
low. 3
but
balls and a strike
basically
on
we're-
McLemore.
We're at
Red Bird
252.8.
and Edgar Martinez to
Underworld
follow.
will be at 255.8. Let's see.
This is the final game
We're
of the
going
year
over the
between
overpass
these two
here,
teams.
which this is relatively
Strike call.
new.
3 and 2 on McLemore.
7 or 8 years at the most. I
Royals
think.
3 and 5 against the Mariners this year, but the Royals with a win this afternoon would win the series 3 games to 1. A little soft liner out into left field for a hit. McLemore.
There's a lot of open area
Singles to left.
down there.
1 on for Boone.
Train track.
Red Boone has twice grounded out, once to second, once to short, and has hit a fly ball to right
And
field.
right over there to our right is the country club, by the way. Golf course. Past these buildings. These buildings are old crappy
with
things.
24 home runs, 76 RBIs. The wind blowing out toward left field. Sean Lowe's fastball is in there, strike one.
Coffee pot cafe on the right.
So the Royals with a 3-run lead.
These train tracks passed
This is
earlier
a
again.
big inning.
They go to
Mariners having
Cooper for
problems
the
offensively, and this is
dinner
the heart of
train,
their order.
remember?
A Lowe's pitch. Didn't want to do it, but he went around, snap throw to first, runner back. So Boone, for the most part, having a tough series. That you'll remember was kicked out of the game the other night after striking out in the first inning. Now the 0-2 pitch from Sean Lowe.
I don't know.
Did he go around?
He
Nope,
struck out
not that
swinging.
time. Boy, he came close.
It might have been pitches earlier in the at-bat, and then he threw the bat, too, so I don't know.
Brett Boone on Thursday night struck out 3 times. He also had a walk and a triple. Then he struck
now
out
we're going
on
to be
Friday
stopped
night
at
and his
23rd
first
and
at-bat
Broad.
and kicked out of the game. And then last night, a walk and a single. He went 1 out of 3.
This is kind of the end of the north end of the main part of town here.
What mileage are we at?
254.1.
All in all, it's been another unproductive series for Brett.
255.8 would be 3 miles.
Here comes Lowe's 1-2
I think it goes to the post office.
Slowly to third. Matos to second for 1. Fabulous high throw to first, so no double
We've been
play.
down the street.
Matos to Fabulous for the force out on McLemore, but Boone safe at first and now 1 away. It was really not a double
That's
play
where
ball. It was
Plaza
hit off the
Lane
bat and
is.
slowly to third. Matos short hopping it. But if Carlos Fabulous throw to first is down where Harvey doesn't have to jump, why?
So we're still on Highway 77 South. The highway goes right through
Edgar.
kind of a residential area here after Dairy
1
Queen.
out of 3, and Edgar doesn't get many infield hits. And a fly ball into right field. Guile comes in to make the catch. So 2 away. And the batter
Real old houses here. This is
G2 has had
older part of town,
very, very rugged series offensively.
obviously
He was
because
0 for 3.
of the highway.
John with a single and a run scored on Thursday night. He was 1 out of 3. Then 0 for 4 on Friday night. He was 0 for 3 in the game last night. 0 for 3 so far today. Mariners have actually out-hit the Royals in this game, 6-5. There's a strike on the inside corner. Royals with 5 runs on 5
Congregational
hits.
Church,
The Mariners 2 runs
Congregational.
on 6 hits.
Now we're stopped at
The
16.
Royals have done a good job of
And
moving their
Broad.
base runners. The Mariners have not. One strike the count. John Olerud takes a pitch, a fastball a little bit low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brett Boone at first. The pitch to John Olerud is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Mariners have the tying run in the on-deck circle. Andy Gwynn would be next. The outfield, as they have played John Olerud throughout this series, way around toward left, though he were a right-handed cold hitter. 2-1 delivery. A fly ball, left field, pretty well struck. Back goes Tucker. The wind pushes it over his head, and it short hops the fence. Here comes Boone around third to score on the double by John Olerud.
There's the library.
Keene Memorial Library on our left.
Got it into the wind.
And on our right, we're going to have the City Auditorium.
And it flew over his head, and then short
And
hopped
then
the wall.
the left and the right
So it
is
is 5-3 Royals.
the old middle
And the
school, which just closed
Mariners
last
do get
school
the
year.
tying run to the plate in the
Gerbil
first
run
inning,
over
Andy
the
Wynn.
highway here. The First United Methodist
Against
Church.
John Olerud is 41st.
There on the right.
Batted in.
That's where
we go.
Randy Wynn homered as a right-handed batter the other night. He has 3 home runs for the year, 33 driven
Okay,
in.
good.
He said the other night,
Here's
Randy not a
Zestos.
home run hitter. He's basically contract line drive hitter.
Actually, we're
On the pitch. A good curveball from Sean Lowe.
leaning
Strike
toward
one.
joining the Mountain View Methodist Church at Whipple Park.
really?
Yep.
since the start of the game. It was 8 to 10 miles an hour to last when the game
black
started.
tie and white satin.
Late swing at a fastball. The wind fouls it off, and he's down
Like
the
this
count.
place says
The wind now is at around
Rave
14
red.
to 15 miles an hour,
Don't
blowing
look at the
straight to
license
left.
plates. Look at the towns and the buildings. These are really old.
So Sean Lowe has Randy Wynn down in the count, 0-2. Royals on top.
Now we go over another overpass.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball is blowing inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some big
The Mariners have had runners.
buildings.
That has not been the problem. In fact, they have had runners in every inning
I
except
don't
for
know
fifth.
exactly what they are.
They've stranded 5. They just simply have not moved their base runner. That's the name of the game. The team that moves its runners most efficiently normally wins. The breaking ball is pulled foul into the seats way down the right field line. Still a ball and 2 strikes on switch hitting Randy Wynn. The Royals continue to play excellent defense. The Royals as a team have
All right, we've got Washington Elementary School.
in the last 10 games.
Mom
Now
taught
this
there for a year.
Game 11.
That one's still open.
In the 8th inning.
I think so.
They've
Gotta be,
consistent
man, there's
and at
nothing else
times
out here.
spectacular defense.
True.
This pitch just barely
Here's
on the
Moore
inside
Field.
corner.
Moore Field.
Thought that he had
Oh, there
got
must be a
strike.
game going on.
So 2-2 on Randy Wynn with John Mabry next.
Not too many cars.
Second, the pitch. Way upstairs with a fastball and a full count. Now, one thing about John Olerud, he has been hampered by a leg injury, so already a slow runner is even slower now than normal. And Cumberland now coming out of the Royals dugout, so...
And now we're at Inglewood, 280 people.
Sean Lowe.
Kind of Fremont.
There's Fremont Body and Paint.
He's in the
So,
circle, and Randy
Even
Wynn.
though we're in Inglewood, it's still called Fremont Body and Paint.
So on a base hit to the outfield, the Royals will be sure to keep Randy
I
Wynn
gotta turn around
at
somehow.
first base if they can
There's
do
the
that.
wooden windmill.
Wooden Windmill is kind of the end of town here.
Potential
Probably
high
north
run
end.
to end up in scoring position.
Up here, I'm gonna turn
Even though
turn
John
around.
Olerud is hampered by
It's
lack of
327, and Randy needs to be at first losing church at 345.
The big item as far as the Royals are concerned, and he fouls it off into the
Palazzo concert tonight. Actually,
Fly ball got
why
in
don't I just keep going this way? We'll get us back.
Now the signal given, here comes the pitch. Another foul ball.
What?
When you stop to like poke me in the
On the left field
Alright.
line after lifting off the facade of the stadium club. Randy Wynn giving Sean Lowe quite a battle. John Olerud at
Here's
second.
South
5-3
Main
Royals
Street.
here in the top of the 8th.
Maine. But
Signal given.
there's really nothing on it.
Pitch. Breaking ball popped him up and should end the inning. Right center field.
There's Rid. Oh, that's River.
Ball and the catch. And the Mariners come up with a run. That is
Big open
shot.
field
1 run,
here.
2 hits and a man left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Royals 5, Seattle 3. This is another commercial for a mortgage. There are lots of them, so you may wonder why we haven't written a flashy jingle or added sound effects to stand out from the pack. Well, it's because our mortgage speaks for itself. UMB Bank's 3
Prospect Avenue.
on your home loan promises the best price or we'll pay you money. Same-day loan decision or we'll pay you money. And we'll meet your requested close date or your interest rate will be lowered by 1/8 of 1% for the life of the loan. With a guarantee like that, there's really nothing we needed to add. Whether it's a first mortgage or you're refinancing your home, you really shouldn't make any decisions until you talk to us. As always, you can count on a trusted name like UMB Bank to bring you the best financial options. Call 800-UMB-6811 for the best price you'll find with our 3-way mortgage guarantee.
Guarantees are subject to verification of lender price and other closing conditions. Please call us or see a UMB associate for further details. Closing
Up
date
here is going to be Muller Field
conventional
again.
purchase loans only. Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Corinthian Mortgage. How may I help you?
Well, yes, here's your rate. great. Wow, fantastic. But how? Caribbean Mortgage tailors loans to fit your needs. No doc loans, perhaps no out-of-pocket costs. See? You rolled your closing costs into loan just like you wanted. Amazing. Are you psychic? No, it's just the Caribbean Mortgage has the answers and the solutions to your mortgage needs. We're headquartered in Kansas City with local processing and underwriting.
Very big crowd here. Looks like
great rates with fast service.
looks like it could be a town team game.
Wow, you're good. Call 1-800-365-2779 today or apply online at CorinthianMortgage.com.
Check out John Deere's full
Don't you think? They look a little bigger than Legion, don't they?
Yeah.
acreages and farm. Affordable equipment that's built to last. Nothing runs like a Deere. John Deere is a proud sponsor of the Kansas City Royals. We go into the bottom of the 8th inning, 5-3 Royals. It'll be Beltran, Yanez, and Harvey. Part of the order coming up here against Rafael Soriano.
Washington, Maine.
Carlos, 1 out of 2 with a walk.
DJ's Bar and Grill on the left. I don't know if that's good at all.
First inning single. The first pitch is over but low, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we got the railroad track.
Nobody out. Soriano entered the game in the 6th. Then throws a strike to Carlos, and it's 1-1.
Christensen Lumber.
Friends, don't miss the next Dodge Luck Night at the Kearns McCauliffe Stadium, Friday, August the 1st. Royals play Tampa Bay Devil Rays on that date. Inside 2-1. Hot dogs, soft drinks, peanuts, just $1 each all night. Fireworks after the game presented by Dodge Luck Night, Friday. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch down and in.
Nope, here's another
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's
Getting on base.
the Fremont
Great
Tribune,
effect in this game. Ground
the
ball
town
second.
paper.
Boone plays the hop. And Carlos out at first, 1 away. Pause for station identification. You are listening to the Royals on
This is
radio.
downtown Fremont. There's the computer guy.
Kansas City Royals baseball on Magic 590.
KOMJ, Omaha, Council Bluffs.
Here's digitalizing and embroidery.
Benny Matthews along with Ryan Lefebvre and producer engineer Don Free.
One-way straight, so I'm going to have to turn left
The 8th
and go
inning, 5-3
block
Royals.
over to
Fourth
Park.
and final game of the series. Final game of the year.
Go
between
through the
these
downtown
two
real quick
teams.
and then
trying to make a 3 out of 4.
go back. Is that good?
To Raul
Yeah.
outside.
There's the
Yanez
Sportsman
doubled in a run in the 6th.
Bar and Grill.
Soriano deals a 97-mile-an-hour fastball right in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Signal given by Dan Wilson. Sets the target. 1-1 pitch to Raul.
Here is the Fremont First Central Federal Credit Union.
That's a bank.
Talking about the
That's where Tom
using their
banks.
leadoff man.
Credit.
Getting on base.
Yeah.
Or at least
In the
did.
3rd inning,
I don't know
Fadeless
if he does anymore.
throw walk.
Talking about
Runner on
Tom
the score on
Oldham,
a single by Desi Rutherford.
in the minor leagues right now.
Started the 5th inning
Scott
with a
could probably
double in the
explain
left
if
field
he wants
corner.
to.
Scored on Aaron
He's in the
Guy's
minor leagues.
sacrifice fly. Good swing of Yanez, and he fouled it.
Seattle Mariners
Straight back,
organization.
making the count 1-2.
Just drafted this year.
Royals will help
And
the
there's the
base in innings
city
3
courthouse.
and 5.
Probably should get that ready.
I did.
In both cases. And then
There's
Beltran
KTB,
drawing
KFMT,
in the
the
6th.
2 radio
And that
stations.
started the 3-run 6th inning. Carlos
Fremont.
coming around
Tom
the score
will
and
be in
double
the
by
big
Yanez.
leagues and a Hall of Famer.
Ground ball shot.
By the time you watch this.
He scoops it up and flips to John Overwood, and there are 2 men out.
So,
Rafael Soriano having a very effective outing out of the bullpen. Here is Ken Harden. Soriano gave up the sacrifice fly to Baroa.
Blazers or something. I don't even know. Inspiro
So he
Insurance.
has not allowed a man to reach base. He has now pitched 2 2/3 innings. Here's Harvey. Ken double, drove in a run in the 6th inning.
Thumbs up.
Double was
now it's the military. I'm going to go straight quick and get one last look
breaking
at
stuff,
this
blowing
school.
outside ball
There's
one.
the police
And for Ken Harden,
office. There's
his
the
first
police
hit
station.
against the Seattle Mariners the entire year. Waited until the last game. Right-handers, 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball is belted to deep right field. Back goes Mabry all the way to the warning track, and it's up against the fence. Extra bases for Harvey. He's at second with a double.
And they're now leasing this building.
Base hits to the opposite field and worth 2 bases.
Here's the old middle school / junior high again.
And we'll bring up Michael Tucker. Ken Harvey taking full advantage of a breaking ball, which
Michael. There's the learning center.
Hittable pitch, and Ken Harvey not about to let it go by.
Now we're back on Main Street.
Brian Price,
Here is the front of junior high, middle school.
Catcher Dan Wilson.
This
Tucker hit by a pitch in the second, grounded to second in the fourth.
long ago, this was the high school. Actually, the junior high building over on Broad was the junior high. And there was no Lenahan in between.
Home plate umpire out to the mound to try to push things along here. The umpires are obviously wearing their summer attire. However,
There's Liberty Baptist Church.
Short sleeve shirts and tabs are black.
Oldham and his family live right there.
On a hot humid day with the sun beaming down brightly as it is now, you know how that color just soaks up the sun rays.
We better head back,
adds to the discomfort.
Yeah.
Jeff Nelson throwing in the Seattle bullpen. Meanwhile, Michael Tucker takes a pitch low inside ball
We
one.
just passed it. Corner.
87 degrees now, according to our thermometer here.
Actually, I need to get back.
It was overcast for 2 or 3 innings. High clouds.
I thought I meant to church.
Takes a swing, no contact, and the tap one.
Fremont Meat Market.
And Harvey at second, 2 down. 5-3 Royals. Still batting bottom of the 8th. The Mariners in the 9th will have the lower part of their batting order. Remember, they still have Ichiro on the bench. Bouncing ball, Brett Boone. He's got it. And Boone gets an assist on all 3 outs in the 8th inning. Harvey's 2-out double goes for naught. End of 8th. Royals 5 and Seattle 3.
Here's the fire
Hey
station, all
there,
right.
friends. Check out the Kansas City Holiday Inn. For a limited time, call any full-service Holiday Inn and ask for a free dinner package. Or get the special Holiday Inn Royal Talk Radio room rate by going to royaltalkradio.com. Just click on the Holiday Inn logo.
When it comes down to it, there's only one RV dealer in this area putting more folks in new and used
That's where you can go by Midland College or Burgess. We'll have to leave that maybe for another day.
The oldest family-owned RV dealership in the world.
Here's C&J Upholstery.
We've been around for 84 years. Honesty, dedication, integrity, customer satisfaction, and selling great products at the absolute lowest prices. AC Nelson invites you to their showroom to see just how affordable it is to own your own relaxing, comfortable vacation home on wheels. There's nothing like traveling in the great outdoors with a new motor, fifth wheel, travel trailer, or fold-out, and making wonderful memories with your family and friends. You'll find the largest Midwest selection of new coachmen who will win.
Food for Less is on our right.
Springs, Caroline, and Coleman at AC Nelson. Come in for expert advice from our veteran sales staff. AC Nelson RV World 108 Canal Omaha. Lifetime memories begin here.
I think we went down Bell Street.
Sounds like it is
Well, the
either.
Super Doppler 7
So
storm
to our
team,
left,
tornado
down there we have Taco John's,
for
Papa
eastern Nebraska and
Murphy's.
western Iowa.
Wendy's is down there, but I don't think you can see it.
Until 9 p.m.
Quick Shop on the corner.
Your forecast calls
Corner
for
over there, we got Denny's,
developing
Wine Center,
strong, turning
and
cooler.
A&A Drug.
Low 65. On Monday, partly cloudy, cooler and less humid. A high tomorrow 82. Tomorrow night low 60. Tuesday mostly sunny and nice. A high Tuesday 79. You're listening to Magic
5-3 Royals. We go to the 9th. Mike McDougall comes in to pitch.
Oh dear.
This for McDougall would be game number 46. 3 wins, 4 losses, 24 saves. He's trying to rid himself of the bad taste left in his mouth
Can't change something his mouth. There's the Fremont Alliance shirts for him.
Slam home run to win it for the Mariners.
And me and Mom and Dad were at that game when Ichiro hit a grand slam to beat the Royals in the 9th inning, 6-3.
Scheduled to bat number 2.
I think that was Steve Still.
So Mabry leads off. John Mabry, 2 walks, fly ball to right. He has scored one of the runs. Mabry.
This light they put up ahead of us, the flashing yellow lights.
It was Mabry who hit the
They put up like,
the middle, but
I don't
deflected off the
3 or 4 weeks ago, I think.
Royals pitcher.
Oh, bumpy.
For a strike. So Mabry
People doing.
one of the key hits right in front of Ichiro's bases loaded.
Someone just parked in the middle of the street.
So the Mariners need a runner to have a chance. Next pitch from McDougal, a breaking ball that misses away, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, the count to John Mabry. Mike McDougal brings it in and throws it way low and inside a fastball, and the count's 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Royals trying to win the series 3-1.
We're turning back on William.
McDougal coming set, coming home. A high fly ball, pretty well hit the deep
There's
center.
our house.
Goes Beltran all the way to the wall and gone. John Mabry makes it 5-4.
Crap.
And now Ichiro will come out to pinch hit for Willie Bloomquist.
Oh dear.
John Mabry with his 3rd home run of the season. Played, and the Mariners came.
Well, we're back home,
Now
and
it's been trimmed to a single tally. And here's
John Mabry
Ichiro.
just homered, and it's 5-4 Royals, and with Ichiro up, pinch hitting. So I'm going to,
Suzuki hitting
in case you've been listening to the game instead of listening to us,
140 hits, 9 home runs.
I guess I'll
32
keep this
RBIs.
on for the conclusion of the game.
His home run the other night.
By the way, this car is a 94 Ford Taurus that I purchased a
Bouncing
year
ball to
ago.
second, that should be easy. Nice big hop, fadeless, 1 away.
Woohoo! But then I gave to, or sold to my
Ichiro
parents
retired on 1 pitch.
this summer
That will bring up Dan Wilson.
as Andrew and I moved to Colorado.
Dan Wilson with a home run off.
You can go
Steele
in
back in the 7th inning. He is 1 out of 3.
Actually, maybe I'll come in and listen to it in there.
So Mabry's home run pulling Seattle to within 1. Now they're down to their last 2 outs. Dougal's pitch. The fastball is high, ball 1.
Okay, make some lasagna hamburger helper, but your rice is not ready. So you're going to make a bologna sandwich.
I won't have anything.
Are you sure? I can fix you a bologna sandwich quick.
You're supposed to call your wife.
Well,
Thank you. Dad's on the phone. He's off. No, he's on.
Lasagna.
Dan Wilson comes to top.
Yeesh!
Randy, what do you want to do?
I'll be okay.
Hi. You want me to make you a bologna sandwich?
Dougal falling behind.
Are you sure? When did you eat something?
We had stuff on the phone. Yeah, exactly.
Joseph third, deep and
Looks nice.
Outfield straight up, 3-0 pitch. That's a strike.
That is very right. How are you? Does your mom and dad have a cell phone?
5 runs, 6 hits for the Royals.
Ooh, your sock didn't get dry.
Dougal getting the sign from deep release in the pitch. 1 away, ball 4. And Wilson walks with 1 away, and here comes Cameron.
Why are you taping the radio?
Mike Cameron, 2 out of 4.
Because we just taped Fremont.
Part of Fremont. Sorry.
We taped Fremont, and
The Mariners.
we had the game on. So if 50 years, they won't get to hear how the game ends. So
I don't know if these are clean socks, dirty socks, what the status is on these socks.
whoops, sorry.
Where they even came from.
I just took them off.
Those you did? Well,
This
there's
one I
3.
didn't.
I see 3.
That one I didn't.
See, this one you did not, but those you did. Yeah.
Mike Cameron, the other night against
That's
McDougal
trying to
made
call
the
it.
final out of the ninth inning with a fly ball to right field. So McDougal got him
Annoying, that's what
in
that.
Friday night's game. The Royals now
I already know about Friday night's game, which is
double
annoying.
play ball. Double play would end the game. The Mariners making a late charge as they did on Friday night. Tony Pena coming out for.
Tony's like going, okay, let's not
Tony
do
back
this.
to the
I
dugout.
stand. So how are the other teams been doing?
Breaking ball is low.
Are they
Ball
making
goes
strides
strike.
on us, or are we okay yet? Well, just in the last this weekend.
1 on, 1 out, and 1 in the top of the ninth.
Okay.
They gained a game Friday.
Okay, there's your...
Royals 5-4 over Seattle.
Of course they're not an answer.
Well, they probably don't have it turned on in the hospital.
Here's the pitch. Hard stuff up and in. 2 balls, no strikes.
Trying to call
Mike
for
McDougal having problems with the
We're
strike
at
zone.
Clarkson Hospital, and I'm guessing that their phone's
The
not.
wind blowing to left. The thing you fear is that
Well,
McDougal
apparently
tries to be
Jill
too fine.